Curative asanas for piles. Number 1, SIRSASANA and cycle. Number 2, SARVANGASANA and cycle. Both have been already posted in our channel. The link will be given in the description box. Number 3 is Jathara Parivartanasana. Lie flat on the back. Stretch both the arms sideways in line with the shoulders so that the body resembles a cross. Exhale. Raise both the legs together until they are perpendicular to the floor. Remain in this pose for a few breaths. Then breathe out and move both the legs sideways down towards the floor to the left until the toes of the left foot almost touch the fingertips of the outstretched left hand. Try and keep the back well on the floor. Both the legs should go down together, knees being kept tight throughout. As far as possible, keep the lumbar portion of the back on the floor and turn the legs only from the hips. Stay in this pose for about 20 seconds to 30 seconds, breathing deeply and evenly. Now, move the still stiffened legs slowly back to the perpendicular position. Exhale. Remain with the legs perpendicular and then repeat the movements by lowering the legs to the right and turning the abdomen to the left. Stay here also for the same length of time. This asana is good for reducing stress and excess fat. It tones and eradicates sluggishness of the liver, spleen and pancreas, strengthens the intestine, and by its regular practice, all the abdominal organs are kept in trim. Exhale, come back to the perpendicular position. Lower the legs and sit in Dandasana. Number 4 is Supta Padangusthasana. Lie flat on the back. Stretch both the legs and keep the knees tight. Inhale. Raise the left leg until it is perpendicular. Keep the right leg stretched fully on the floor and rest the right hand on the right thigh. Now raise the left arm and catch the left big toe. Exhale. Raise the head and trunk from the floor. Bend the left arm at the elbow and pull the left leg down. And pull the left leg towards the head without bending it at the knee. Pull the left leg down. Lift the head and trunk up together and rest the chin on the left knee. Stay in this pose for about 20 seconds, breathing deeply and evenly, keeping the right leg fully stretched straight. Inhale, move the head and trunk back to the floor and the left leg back to the perpendicular position. This completes the first movement. Exhale, hold the left big toe, bend the left knee and move the grasped toe towards the right shoulder. Bend the left elbow, stretch the left arm behind the head. Stretch the left arm behind the head and move the head up into the space between the left forearm and left shin. Inhale, move the head back to the floor. Bring the left arm in front of the head and straighten the left arm and leg. Take the left leg back to the perpendicular position, maintaining the toe grip throughout. During this movement, also, the right leg remains fully extended on the floor and the right hand rests on the right thigh. This completes the second movement. Exhale, and without disturbing the head and trunk or lifting the right leg above the floor, move the left arm and leg sideways to the left. Do not release the toe hold, but bring the left arm in level with the shoulders on the floor. Stay in this pose for 20 seconds, breathing normally without bending the left leg at the knee. Inhale, and without bending the left leg at the knee, bring it back to the perpendicular position without releasing the grip on the left big toe or disturbing the right leg stretched on the floor. The legs will develop properly by the practice of this asana. It can be practiced by both men and women. Now relax, lower the left leg and sit in Dandasana. Number 5 is Matsyasana. Sit in Padmasana. Lie flat on the back with the legs on the floor. Exhale. Arc the back by lifting the neck and the chest. Take the head back and rest the crown on the floor. Drag the head further back by holding the crossed legs with the hands and increase the back arc. Now, take the hands behind the head. Bend the arms, hold the elbows with the hands and rest the forearms on the floor. Stay in this pose for 30 to 60 seconds, breathing deeply and evenly. The dorsal region is fully extended in this posture and the chest is well expanded. The thyroids benefit from the asana due to stretching of the neck. Now, rest the back of the head on the floor. Lie flat and then come back to Padmasana. release the legs, uncross them and relax. Number 6 is Simhasana II. Sit in Padmasana. Extend the arms in front and place the palms on the floor, fingers pointing forward. Stand on the knees. And then push the pelvic region to the floor. Stretch the back by contracting the buttocks, keeping the arms fully stretched. The weight of the body rests on the palms and knees only. Open the mouth and stretch the tongue out towards the chin as far as you can. Gaze at the center of the eyebrows or at the tip of the nose and keep the pose for about 30 seconds, breathing through the mouth. This asana exercises the liver. It cures foul breath. The tongue becomes more cleaner. This asana relieves a painful coccyx and helps to set in when displaced. Sit in Padmasana and lift the hands above the floor. Sit in Dandasana and relax. Number 7 is Salabhasana. Lie full length on the floor, on the stomach. Face downwards. Stretch the arms back. Exhale. Lift the head, chest and legs above the floor, simultaneously as high as possible. The hands should not be placed and the ribs should not rest on the floor. Only the abdominal front portion of the body rests on the floor and bears the weight of the body. Contract the buttocks and stretch the thigh muscles. Do not bear the weight of the body on the hands, but stretch them back. Stay in this pose as long as you can, according to your capacity. This asana aids digestion and relieves gastric troubles and flatulence. Relax. Sit in Dandasana. Number 8 is Dhanurasana. Lie full length on the floor, on the stomach. Face downwards. Exhale. Bend the knees. Stretch the arms back and hold the left ankle or toe with the left hand and the right ankle or toe with the right hand. Exhale and pull the legs up by raising the knees above the floor and simultaneously lift the chest above the floor. The arms and hands act like a bow. Adjust both your hands. Lift the head and pull it as far as you can. Do not rest either the ribs or the pelvic bones on the floor. Only the abdomen bears the weight of the body. In this posture, the spine is stretched back. This asana brings back elasticity to the spine and tones the abdominal organs, improves the function of the liver, pancreas, and small intestine. Relax, lower the legs, lie down and sit in Dandasana. Urdhva Dhanurasana 2. Stand erect with the feet 1 foot apart and the palms on the hips. Push the pelvic region slightly forward. Exhale and curve the trunk back so that the weight of the body is felt on the thighs and the toes. Raise the arms above the head and drop the hands on the floor. Immediately try to straighten the arms at the elbows and rest the palms on the floor. This asana tones the spine by stretching it fully and keeps the body alert and supple. The back feels strong and full of life. It gives one great vitality, energy, and a feeling of lightness. Relax. Stand in Tadasana. Dvipada Viparita Dandasana. Lie flat on the back. Extend the arms over the head. Bend the elbows and place the palms underneath the shoulders, fingers pointing to the feet. Also, bend and raise the knees. Bring the feet near the hips and rest them on the floor. Exhale and at the same time lift up the head and trunk and rest the crown of the head on the floor. Take the left hand above the floor and place it behind the head, resting the elbow on the floor and simultaneously the right one. Interlock the fingers and rest the cupped hands against the back of the head. Now, extend the legs, straighten them one by one, bearing the weight on the hands, head and neck. This is the final pose. Stay in the position for some time according to your capacity. Dvipada Viparita Dandasana is recommended for relieving pain in the coccyx region of the spine. Along with this, one also feels the effects of SIRSASANA. This exhilarating pose keeps the spine sound and healthy while the chest expands fully. Relax, unlock the fingers and slowly lie down in Shavasana. Ujjayi Pranayam. Sit in any comfortable position like Padmasana, Simhasana or Virasana. Keep the back erect. Lower the head to the trunk. Perform Jalandhara Bandha. Now, stretch the arms out straight and rest the back of the wrist on the knees and perform Janana Mudra with the hands. Close the eyes and look inwards. Now exhale completely. Now the Ujjayi method of breathing begins. Take a slow, deep, steady breath through both the nostrils. The passage of the incoming air is felt on the roof of the palate and makes a sibilant sound, that is, sir. The sound should be heard. Fill the lungs up to the brim. Care should be taken not to bloat the abdomen in the process of inhalation. The entire abdominal area from the pubes up to the breastbone should be pulled back towards the spine. Hold the breath for a second or two. This internal retention is called Antara Kumbhaka. Now exhale slowly, deeply and steadily until the lungs are completely empty. As you begin to exhale, keep your grip on the abdomen. After 2 or 3 seconds of exhalation, relax the diaphragm gradually and slowly. Wait for a second before drawing a fresh breath. This waiting period is called Bhaya Kumbhaka. Repeat the cycles for 5 to 10 minutes, keeping the eyes closed throughout. Ujjayi Pranayam aerates the lungs, removes peligum, gives endurance and soothes the nerves. Ujjayi without Kumbhaka, done in a reclining position, is ideal for persons suffering from high blood pressure or coronary troubles. Ujjayi Pranayam may be done without the Jalandhara Bandha, even while walking or lying down. Relax. Lie down in Shavasana.